Fins, on the other hand, they're gonna make you seem like a better swimmer. It's gonna make swimming more enjoyable, but the second you take them off, I feel like I'm seeing a unicorn here. I was a celebrity curler. Morning, Trainiacs. Fairly major change of plans in the pool this morning because, yeah, that is an entirely drained pool. It's almost creepy. I want to see the bottom of it though. I had no idea the bottom of this pool was white. White, that's what I see. White, that's what I see. Color is a magical thing. I feel like I'm seeing a unicorn here. So, off to the training tank. It's freezing in there. That was an interesting one. Who's that back there? Oh, we haven't seen her in months. Everyone's favorite pro female triathlete, Nicole Walker, who hasn't been swimming with us in months, and all of a sudden shows up and kicks our ass with these.
That's because that's all I can swim with. I think this is really funny. Like,
This is really weirding me out here. Practicing her jokes for 2 months is what she's been doing. So she has been swimming a ton with Zoomers because she went to swim with a swimming group, and Coach Pat, he brought out our Zoomers, otherwise known as flippers today, which I got some very serious opinions on. Now, if you're using flippers to keep up to a set, you're trying to keep up to a faster group and really just give yourself some free speed, yeah, sure, all you like. But if you're using them to try to improve your technique or become a better swimmer, you might want to rethink that. They're a crutch. You know how I feel about things like pull buoys, floaty pants. Well, I love my floaty pants, but for making you a better swimmer, crutches are not the way to do it. You want to force yourself to develop proper technique. Flippers are not proper technique. You're not going to be allowed to use them in the swim portion of a triathlon, obviously. But the problem with them is that they give you the sensation of a kick that you're not going to have when you're typically swimming. And it'll cause you to kick in a way that you're not going to swim when you're normally swimming. So it's going to bring your feet up close to the surface of the water very, very easily without forcing you to engage your core in a way that will bring your feet up close to the surface of the water. My favorite pool toy to teach your core how to engage and bring your feet up close to the surface of the water naturally, properly, truthfully, is this. It's not a crutch, it's a death tool. It's a band that goes around your ankles. I've talked about it a lot, I use it a lot, and it actually makes things harder, so it amplifies inefficiencies in your stroke and forces you to learn how to get your feet up close to the surface of the water. That's gonna make you a better swimmer. Fins, on the other hand, they're gonna make you seem like a better swimmer. It's gonna make swimming more enjoyable, but the second you take them off, you haven't really learned a whole lot. In addition to that, because your stroke ends up getting pushed forward at a faster pace, it creates some drag in areas that drag doesn't normally happen, and I have personally found that it's developed shoulder problems more often than not using flippers. So everyone should have a pair of flippers, frankly, because a lot of swim sets call for them. Just be very careful and selective about when and where you use them. Watch out for your shoulders and don't become reliant on them. And don't let people like Nicole boss you around when they come into the pool after 2 months of using flippers and they're freaking awesome and they're lapping you. Right, Nicole? So over here we've got everything that we're gonna buy a shed for this weekend and throw in. Over here is everything that can be totally thrown out. It's kind of a big pile. We're just gonna leave it there as they knock down the entire garage. Ideally, before they knock it down, throw it away, we got all this lovely railway board that we're gonna see if we can salvage and actually maybe incorporate as a wall in the new garage. How nice would that be? Over here, I've never shown this to you guys, but this here is 2009, 2010. The House of Hearts is a charity bonspiel in the States where celebrity curlers would get invited from all over the world and people would raise money to be able to play with them. And look who that guy is, huh? What about over here? Look at this guy. Yeah, like I was a celebrity curler, which I always found funny because curlers are celebrities only at a celebrity curling bonspiel. And then we would come home and we walk around the city and nobody would know who the hell we are because we're not celebrities. So I never really was like an awesome curler. We got as high ranked as 15th in the world for about 2 weeks, but I was a hell of a drinker and a partier back in my older days, and people really liked partying with me, so I kept getting invited out to partying events like this where people wanted to party with curlers. If you want to hear more about old school drinking Taren, go check out the first episode of our podcast. Kim quizzes me a lot on back in the day drinking Taren. Almost as passionate about drinking as Triathlon Taren is about triathlon. It's a good podcast. With that, Trainiacs, we damn near ready to have a new garage / Triathlon Taren headquarters. Yeah. Later.